Hello, everyone. I'm back. Man, it's been a month since I last streamed on here. God damn. So I am just sorting some settings out real quick. So you're probably wondering, why haven't you been streaming a while? Why haven't you streamed for a month? Well, the reason for that is because this month work has been super fucking busy. I think it was last week I was doing like a whole week's worth of work. I only had one day off, and the reason for that is because two of my co-workers have hurt their knee. One of them hurt their knee during their 1 week off while they were on holiday, and the second one hurt his bloody knee in football. So I had to take some of their bloody shifts. So, yeah. So that's the reason why I haven't been streaming much. And, just in general, I haven't really felt like streaming on YouTube for a while. Personal reasons, I guess. I'm not going to go full in detail into that. And and when I did have time, I streamed on Twitch on my, because see, I have I've like three separate lives. I have my Jurassic Studio YouTube channel, I have my personal life, and my third life is streaming on Twitch, which is literally non-dinosaur related. And I've just been streaming on there most of the time, only like for an hour or two. So, but I thought yesterday I was like, do I stream on YouTube? I kind of want to stream on YouTube, stream some Path of Titans because I haven't streamed for a month. And I thought, you know what? I will stream on Twitch on Saturday, which was yesterday. And today I'm streaming on here. And thank you for interrupting me, Mr. Patasaurus. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Thank you very much, Apatosaurus. Let's get into it. Yeah, like I haven't streamed on this game in a while. I've done a few things on this server. I grew some new dinosaurs I thought I had on this server, but I didn't for some reason. And then I thought, oh, that's because I grew them on the Yellowtones survival server. So I grew the Therizinosaurus, I grew a Pachyrhinosaurus, I grew... Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't grow the Pachyrhinosaurus, that was ages ago. The Spiletosaurus, Therizinosaurus, the Tylosaurus, I only played that once, I was only on it for like one day and that was it. Something else I can't remember. So yeah, we're back. What? What? There's a Pachycephalosaurus? Wait a minute. Hang on a minute. Huh? There's a Pachy migration? What? What? A Pachy migration today? And what? Hang on a minute. I'm confused now. No, the recent one was yesterday's, I think. No. Tonight. 5 and 6 slot. Sunday the 22nd at 12:45. That was this morning. Like dead on after 12. Yeah, that's... Oh, this sound effect? Can I just tell you a funny story about this sound effect? So I was on my Dino, which is here. This is where my Dino lives. And I heard that rumble, and I thought, is that someone coming towards me? I'll keep an eye out. And I waited for like 20 minutes. I kept hearing the noise as if it was coming towards me. And then it's not. I was like, okay. Right. They're probably building a nest because they're probably going back and forth picking up their nest pieces. So it was like maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. It was still doing that. I was like, they're still building their nest. What is going on? And then it hit me. It's a thunder rumble. It's literally a thunder rumbling. And I thought, why the hell does it have heavy footsteps in its sound effect? Like, what? Huh. Right. So, usually when I'm on Apatosaurus, I migrate. So I migrate from William Forest, and I go to Dry Fan Canyon, and I, just chill there for a while, because it's kind of popular sometimes. And then when I feel like, oh, I'm kind of bored here, nothing's happening, I'll migrate back to William Forest. And so, thinking about going back to Dry Fan Canyon again. Taking my new route. That's an Allosaurus. Taking a new route. So my old route used to be I used to go through Hollow Hills, into Redwoods, cross the river here, and then walk up this way through Blackfern Hills and into Dry Fan Canyon. Well, my new route is now I go into Hollow Hills, and then just here, right here, there's a pathway down to this river. And on the map, it looks quite far apart, but it's not actually that far. So I'll be crossing here onto this little island, crossing to this island, then this island, and then I walk through Cedrus Forest around the edge because I don't want to get into any conflict because this is usually quite a heavy hot spot. And then we walk up this hill right here, and then back, and then into Dry Fan Canyon. So that is what we are going to do. So the first time I tried doing this route, I got attacked by Deinosuchus literally right here. So I got to this point here, and I was like, oh, I need to cross. So I tried crossing here, because I didn't realize there was a route that took me down to this little island here. So this little route here, I got attacked by Deinosuchus, and it almost fucking killed me. Ooh, sorry for my language. It almost killed me. It's like, damn, I didn't know Deinosuchus could do that. But it was at the time of the restart. So literally straight after restart, I made my way around here, got to the island, and I got into there. So, yeah, today we're going to be migrating to Dry Fan Canyon. And the reason I changed my route is because Redwoods, no matter how many times you log onto the server, it's always packed. It's always packed full of people. So is Cedrus Forest. The only time it's not packed is when there's hardly anyone on. Oh yeah, that's oh no, that's a herbivore. It sounds like a herbivore. Maybe like a trike. Yeah, that's definitely herbivore. Actually, no, kind of think of it, that is definitely a carnivore. Probably mid-tier. Hmm. Can I just say it's great to be back. I've just been putting it off for a while. Because, you know, you get to that stage, if like when you're streaming, you get to that stage, no one really watches you, if that makes sense. You're like, what's the point? And I almost forgot, like, you know, it's for the fun of it. You know, you do it because you love it. And then it's got to the point where I just had enough. So we're going to be playing all sorts of dinosaurs tonight. So, obviously we're starting off as the Apatosaurus. Actually, you know what? Those footsteps, they could be the Allosaurus that I heard in the distance. Anyway, yeah. So we're going to play as the Apatosaurus, we're going to play as the Bosbodia, we might play as a carnivore. Okay, those footsteps are getting closer. Not sure what carnivore just yet. We're definitely going to be playing as the Deinosuchus up in that pond there. That's for sure. I see it. Yeah, it's definitely an Allosaurus. We're gonna take this route here. Seems to me the Allosaurus is becoming more popular now. It's not like it's got its like TLC or anything. When is the question? I don't know, I just seem to be seeing more Allosauruses recently on the server. More than usual. Because since everything got its like TLC and ability TLCs, like Allosaurus was just left in the dark, you know? Oh, there's a berry bush up there. And you know, everyone just seems to not want to play the Allosaurus. Which is kind of sad because before Gone War or after Gone War, before anything got its TLC, like TLC wise, like new abilities or whatever, Allosaurus was such like a popular choice, and it was my choice as well. It was like my main dinosaur I always played. I always loved playing the Allosaurus until most of the dinosaurs got its abilities updated, or like it's got a remodel at the same time, and the Allosaurus it just got left in the dark. Obviously, it had one new ability, and that was the it was like a heavy bite, like a delayed bite or something like that. Like, that was the only thing that got added to the Allosaurus. And after that, it just got balanced. That was it. That's all that was ever done to it. It kind of made me upset. Because Allosaurus is such a good dinosaur. But now with everything with its TLC, I'll probably say it's the fucking lowest out of them all. Out of all the official dinosaurs, it just can't compete. And when I heard the Thal, the Hats, and the Ramps got its TLCs, that pissed me right off. Because why are you doing the newest dinosaurs? Do the oldest dinosaurs first, not the newest. The Thal didn't need a fucking TLC. The Ramps didn't need a TLC yet. The dinosaurs that need a TLC and new abilities so fucking bad is the Stegosaurus and the Allosaurus. And I think for the next TLC, it should be Stegosaurus and Allosaurus at the same time. And maybe a Jurassic skin pack for the Allo and Stegosaurus. Because Kentrosaurus and Miragaia has got directional swing attacks. The Stego doesn't. They both need new abilities and the models reworked. Go away, Allosaurus. And then once this Allosaurus TLC comes out, I'm gonna be playing it out for hours. Because I have an Allosaurus on this server, and I have it all the way up in Wollemi Forest home cave. And then once that day's come, that Allosaurus is coming out that home cave. Because I went onto it the other day. You know, just for nostalgia reasons. And I'm not gonna lie, I missed it. I missed playing the Allosaurus. And as soon as I got to that home cave, and I was like, right, I'm sorry, bud, but you're staying here until the Allosaurus get its TLC. And I just thought, bro, I want it soon. I really do. And I hope it gets like a clamp ability like the Sarco and the Rex does. But instead of like the clamp as in its jaws, it clamps with its claws. Not its mouth, its claws. So you can latch like the Raptors and Rhamphorhynchus can do. It can latch onto its targets. Sorry, not a clamp, a pounce. So instead of calling it a pounce or a clamp, it's a latch ability. You can latch your claws to the your target and bleed it with your claws. If you use your claw abilities, you know, instead of like striking it, it like digs into the actual player and stuff like that, and it causes it to bleed. And obviously you can do like that, you know, the chomp and stuff like that. You bite it. I think that'd be pretty cool. And maybe have a swivel for it as well, like the Titan, the Titan does. So I could swivel the spot, because the mod, the Saurophaganax mod, it has a swivel ability. Why not give it to the Allosaurus as well? It needs it. It really does. Right, I gotta pay attention now. Where am I? Okay, coming up to the area now. Oh, my eye's gone really fucking itchy. I don't know why. Oh, can I just talk about the Ostroraptors? When they launched, bro, they were so fucking annoying. Like, within a span of 1 hour, I got into five flights that involved the Ostroraptor. Within an hour of playing on the server, of it releasing. Because, you know, it's a PT mod. Obviously, it's going to be on the PT semi-realism, you know? And if you haven't seen my recent video, I am in the process of creating Prehistoric Earth 2, which I'm excited about. I'm still in the process of thinking about the story of what direction I want to go in. But obviously the one project I do want to finish is Prehistoric Park Season 2, Episode 1. I still haven't started it. Like, seriously. It was supposed to be released back in January. As a, as an anniversary, because that was the day that my first ever episode of Prehistoric Park launched on this channel. Excuse me. But I just didn't have the time to do it. I thought I did, but I didn't. And stuff like that. And again, I just don't have as time as I used to. But hopefully, when I get my rose for work, I hope that maybe I could have maybe 3 days off or something like that, and I could start filming that episode. Oh, and speaking of Prehistoric Park, I made the dumbest mistake the other day. So I went to download something on my laptop, and I couldn't because of storage. And I deleted literally everything that was Prehistoric Earth 2 related. So if you watch the first episode of Prehistoric Earth, you have that wide shot of the Earth and the sun comes around. Yeah, that's gone. So I had to come up with a completely different intro for Prehistoric Earth 2. What else? Yeah, Prehistoric... Wait, I'm getting distracted. Where the fuck? Where am I? Yeah. So, and for Prehistoric... No, Prehistoric Park Episode 2... Yeah, okay, I went past my path. So it was the same thing for storage-wise, but this time it was on CapCut. And every time I load a project, it just kept crashing. So I thought, oh, it could be storage-wise. It could be all the edits I have on there. So I went around, deleted all the edits that, you know, I don't need anymore because I've already uploaded them or whatever. Or I don't really see the point in having it. And I by accidentally deleted the intro. The intro of Prehistoric Park. I deleted it. For season 2. I was like, oh no. And I was like, that took me hours to perfect. Like the audios, because the audios I use from the actual episode of where the narrator talks, and then just a music piece from the actual intro, and it took a while to perfectly align that. And when I realized that I by accident deleted it, I was like, oh my god. And then like a few days before that, I deleted some files. I'm like, oh no, I hope I didn't deleted the Prehistoric Park file. But luckily enough, all the clips are still there. I just gotta remake the intro, which is going to be an absolute nightmare. And the intro I have at the moment, I can't use that intro because it's at the bottom of where the title of the episode is. It says coming soon, and I was like, I can't use that. So I'm gonna have to remake it as closely as possible. So yeah, so when I was talking about Dino attacked me, I went down that way to cross, and almost killed me. But I didn't realize I could go this way as well. Pissling? What the? Oh, because Grubby said, "Be gone, pissling." P Patrol. Bee Patrol, Bee Patrol, whenever you're in trouble. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a drink in Cedrus Forest. Or I make a short, or I change my route and go into Blackfern Hills and drink from there. You know what, we'll do that. We'll, instead of drinking from Cedrus Forest, we'll go up to Blackfern Hills and get water there. Because in Cedrus Forest, that is the only drinkable water. And no doubt, that is probably low. So... dude, literally right over there, where that big tree is, that's where I got attacked by the fucking Deinosuchus. And then, after the attack, as I was healing, the Stargus group was coming down the way I just came, just now. And a Kentra as well. And obviously I did my alert call, and they stopped and they looked at me, and I typed in local chat, which is the herbivore chat. If you're close to a herbivore, and only other herbivores can see that chat in close proximity. I was like, don't cross, there's a Dino in there. Almost killed me. And you know how it goes. They're like, oh, thank you for warning us. Blah blah blah. We had quite a nice chat, and then just as the restart was about to happen, they sat right next to me, which I thought was cute. Yeah, ever since my last stream on Palatines, I've had quite a few memories. So, I think it was 2 weeks or last week, I came across this group. There was an Apatosaurus, like, they weren't grouped or anything. There was 2 Apatosauruses and a Margosaurus. And it all started when Leaf, like this guy, yeah, one of them was called Leaf. I'm actually friends with him now, actually, on here. So Griffin was one of them, Leaf was one of them, which he was on now, and Phoenix. Leaf asked me to waystone his Amargasaurus to Dry Fang Canyon, and like a herbivore waystone, and I said, yeah, sure, I can do it. But there was a lot of carnivores around, so after I waystoned him, I said to him in local, just be careful, there are a lot of carnivores around here. And then literally, like, not even like 3 minutes away from the waystone, he gets attacked by a Carnotaurus. I think it was a kilobator. I can't remember. Something like that. Might have been an Ostra, I don't know. And he gets killed by it. Wait, no, it was a Latin and something else. And got attacked and he didn't win. So, you know, like an hour and a half go by and I saw local was highlighted. I'm like, okay, let's go have a look. Oh shit, I think I turned a little bit too early. Oh no, I can make down this way. And I looked at it and it was Leaf and Phoenix. And they were in the area. And I was still in Dry Fan Canyon. And I saw them. And then we just hanged out like a herd, you know? And Leaf got a bunch of kids. One of them was Griffin. This person here. And then Leaf wanted to play something else, so he said farewell. I think Phoenix went to play something else as well. And Griffin said, "Oh, Jurassic, have you got a Palosaurus nest?" And I said, "Yeah, it's quite close." So we went to my nest, and then as I sent the baby request, they logged, but they didn't safe log. And a acro came out of nowhere and killed his Amargasaurus. It was a Dinocaurus. And funny enough, I think they got a bit too much into roleplay, because when they were on their baby Amargs, me and Phoenix were just like chilling out with them. And they called us Uncle Phoenix and Uncle Jur. And I was like, okay, this is making me a bit uncomfortable, but I'll accept it. And, you know, we had some laughs and stuff like that. But this was like late into the morning, like maybe 4:30 coming up to 5 o'clock. And I sent the... Wait, why am I in system? And then before restart happened, Griffin got to an adult and he said... And they said, thank you. And I said, you're welcome. Because on this server, it takes a while to get to adulthood. Maybe like an hour and a half or 2 hours to get to fully grown. But when you grow from a nest, once you've done all the nest quests, you're practically a sub-adult / adult. So those baby quests, the baby nest quests, will get you to sub-adult. Now all you have to do is place your nest down, do the beginning of the nest quests, like interact and stuff, and then once you get to like the materials part, that's it. You don't even need to make a nest. It just takes you to adult. Which is crazy. Oh, and like finally, after months and months, me and Healy finally played together. And I finally heard his voice for quite a while, and I'm like, oh my god, what fun did we have? So we were trikes, and these two Giganoraptors, you know, they're like, oh, can we herd? Can we hang with you? And I'm like, I guess. But I didn't like want to be seen with them, if that makes sense, because I didn't want people to think, oh, these guys are overpacking, we must report them. But they still followed us anyway. Yeah, we're pretty much doing the route that I'm doing now, but on trike. So we were at William Forest, and funny enough, Healy's trike was in William Forest as well. We migrated all the way up to Dry Fan Canyon, and we hung there for a bit. I think we did some quests, and then we just migrated back. But this time we took a bit of a turn. Instead of going back the way we came down this way and went into the Cedrus Forest, and this acro attacked us. And I think he only saw me, so he was about to come attack me, And, you know, obviously I turned around, I did my threat display, and then Healy appeared, and he was like, oh, no, no, I don't want to mess with that. So he backs off and runs away, and then a few minutes later he comes back. And, with an Ostroraptor. I was like, why did you bring an Ostroraptor? So anyways, we fought the Acro, we got him pretty low, and then he retreated. But his friend, like, kept attacking us. So I went after the Acro. And maybe he was like maybe 1 or 2 hits left until he was dead. So the Ostro went in front of me and sacrificed himself. That's an alpha, I don't want to mess with that. And I was like, bro, that Acro, he's a puss, you know? He won't accept death. Because when you die on the server, you lose, like, maybe 1 bar health. Not health, sorry. 1 bar of growth. Maybe 1.5. And it doesn't take that long to grow back. And I was like, you puss. You couldn't accept defeat and you couldn't accept death. And you had to get your buddy to sacrifice his Ostroraptor so you didn't have to grow your Acro again. And Healy was just laughing. Oh dear. But we didn't really play for that long, me and Healy, because he had to get up early in the morning. Oh yeah, and right here we were on trikes and these 2 mates wouldn't stop following us. Like almost stalking us. And then when Healy said, oh, those mapes are still following us, I'm like, where? I don't see them. And I saw them back on that hill there. And I thought, right, I'm going to go over to them and give them the threat call to leave us alone. Otherwise we'll attack. Because in this server, if you're playing as a herbivore, you can't initially start an attack unless you give him 3 chances to move away. I gave him those 3 chances. But lucky enough, just before the 3rd and final call, like on the final call, they backed off. And they were like, yeah, we're not dealing with this. That was the other dinosaur I grew. It was the Mape. Yes, so since I last streamed here, I grew a Therizinosaurus, a Spinosaurus, a Bosbodia, and a Mape. There it is. Oh, and the Tylosaurus as well. 5 dinosaurs that I've grown since my last stream. Since my last Path of Titan stream. Alright. See what, yeah, Dry Fan Canyon's popular at the moment. Cedars Forest is always popular. Willoughby Forest is sometimes popular. Same with Hollow Hills. Redwoods is always popular. And sometimes Twisted as well. Sometimes that's popular as well. Like filled with people. Go this way. Oh, yeah, I'm going to officially say I've completed the Apatosaurus. I've unlocked every single skin for the Apatosaurus. I did a Python moment and I thought, I'm going to get every single skin. Because that's what Python does. He grows the dinosaur, gets all the abilities, and then he gets all the skins. And I think the Apatosaurus is probably one of the first dinosaurs I ever completed to get all the skins. because before I started to think, oh, I'm gonna get all the skins, I had 52,000 plus marks, and I got all the skins, and then it got to this skin right here. Oh, this skin right here, and I didn't have enough to get it, so I quested and quested, and then I logged. Then the next day, I logged on back to the Apatosaurus to continue questing, and there was this event going on because it was St. Patrick's Day, and if you weren't wearing green, you wouldn't get rewarded. I was like, oh, okay, right, I'm gonna wear a green skin, and literally not even 5 minutes into playing, this green Deinonychus came and jumped on me. I thought he was just a regular player coming to attack me. Excuse me, voice break. And I was trying to get him off. I was wiggling, and then one of the events team put in the chat, "Sorry, Pato, but you can't knock me off." I was like, "Oh, is this the event?" And he said, "Here, have some marks for your wonderful skin," because it was green for St. Patrick's Day. And he gave me 10,000 marks, which enabled me to fully complete the Apatosaurus by getting every single skin. And I said, thank you so much. I needed that amount to get the last skin. And he was like, cool, you're very welcome. Hello, Mr. Kentrosaurus. So yeah, that's all the stories I could think of since I last streamed this game. I'll probably say by the time I get to Dryfang Canyon, it'll probably be the best time to switch to another dinosaur, but I don't know. Dryfang Canyon's still popular. And that's another dinosaur I want to play again at some point, the Torvosaurus. Because it's so bad when it's solo. In fact, no one... I haven't really seen much Torvos lately. Oh, Atlosaurus in the distance. Couldn't tell if that was behind me or in front of me. Because if it was to the right of me, I only heard it in my right headphones. But... I have a feeling that could be in Dry Fan Canyon, considering the distance I am from Redwoods. So... might be some aloes in Dry Fan Canyon. And can I just say, in some spots on this map, boy, the sunrise is just so good. So back where I spawned, and the sun is setting, it looks so beautiful. And up here, the sunrise, oh my god. Wait, hang on a minute. If the sun is there, then... and I was standing here on my theory and the sun was setting over here. How does that make sense? Well, Dimetron. I remember that. If I come on tomorrow and he asks, I'm going to go onto my Ostro and then maybe invite him. Because, you know, some people, they're like, oh, is there any eggs available? Doesn't matter what it is. Because I'm guessing they're just like, they're how do I pronounce this? They're lazy, you know, they don't want to grow a dinosaur all the time. So they say, oh, have a baby invite. Oh, look at these, look at these guys. I love those type of interactions. Especially when it's like a pack of herbivores, you know, they see, oh, there's an Apatosaurus here, and they come over to say hello. Oh, I love that so much. Makes me feel so happy. Oh yeah, and also since my last stream, they added some new quest items as well. To Hollow Hills, Redwoods, Twisted Forests, Dried Fan Canyon. I think there's the only locations I can remember. So Snakeweed is one of them. Opals, which can be found in a cave down here. In this little hill here, there's a cave entrance. And there's a tar pit up here as well. And when I first discovered it, I was playing with Healy as well when we were on the trikes and we migrated up to this place. See if I can find it. I think it's up just over this little bit of hill here. And I was like, what the hell is that? So we got over there and I saw the objects that you can pick up and collect. And I was like, oh, it's tar. It's a tar pit. I said, there's no way you'll be able to... It's not one of those type of tars where you sink into it. And then I started slowing down. And I saw the symbol. I was like, wait, no, you can sink into it. But no, it just reduces your movement. Which I think is quite cool, because you can use that to your advantage. Because, like, I think if you're quick enough, you can get onto these rocks right here. This is where the top is. You get onto those rocks, I don't think you can be affected by it. By the slowness. And you can use that to your advantage. So when the people that are attacking you slows down, you can quickly go ahead and give them a few bites and go back onto the rock. Yeah, here's the top bit right here. And it's got like bones and everything. So what I was talking about is like you can use this to your advantage. Like you can maybe right, okay. Alright, that was quite quick. So if you like stand on like one of these rocks, like so, you can use this to your advantage. Use the rocks to your advantage. Like, see, look, I'm not affected by it. And then you can use this to your advantage, like if the attacker tries and comes get you, like you can just try and hit them. So for Rapado this is good, so you can use the distance, so like this. You get slowed down, you can just continuously whack at him with your tail. Okay, it says this area is packed, but I'm not seeing that much activity. I'm guessing they're all down there. It's my only guess. It's a baby trike. What's Swimming Forest like? It's not packed at the moment. See, my Dino used to live here, because I thought that would be like the #1 spot to get, you know, like the #1 spot for people to drink at. But I don't really think it is, because like Tylos can get into it and it's quite dangerous. But the problem is that there's advantage and disadvantages of this area. One, it has fish, so I can, you know, stay, you know, not get hungry, if that makes sense. So if I get hungry, I can just move from my spot and eat the fish. But the disadvantage of being there, other people can get there too with their Tylosaurus and other semi-aquatic stuff. I was like, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to be there anymore. So I moved it up here. But the advantage and disadvantage of this spot here, the disadvantage is that there's not much food and I can only rely on critters. They're semi-aquatic, but they can but they're able to like run really fast on land. And it's that long creature one, that long neck creature one. So I gotta rely on the ones that are swimming. That's the only disadvantage. And the advantage is that no one expects a Deinosuchus to be in that water, like whatsoever. No one expects a fully grown croc to be waiting in a small, medium-sized pond, if that makes sense. And usually what I do before I go on the Deinosuchus, I would log on to something that's in that area. And I would check underneath the water and everything, just in case there is another croc in there. And then when I think it's safe, I'd log out and I go log on to my Deinosuchus. That crow. He's on a body. Oh, there's an ostro there as well. I didn't even see him there. Oh wait, no, that was not a body. I think that's a titan? I don't know. Oh wait, no, that is a body. 2 rat crows and an ostro. No, we're gonna go this way. Right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to my #1 hanging spot, which is down here, which is very peaceful because hardly anyone goes down there. Also, I really wish I could find a decent server where you can only group with your own species. Yeah, it's called realism. It's called realism servers. I mean, not gonna lie, I would love to play on a realism server, you know, roleplay. But because back on when I used to play on my on my PlayStation, I used to roleplay on this game called Primal Carnage Extinction, but that was a PvP game. So I'd always find like a free roam server on the biggest map there was, on the biggest map, and just hang in one spot and hang with everyone else. And I used to roleplay that it was like this island was my territory. And if I saw any other dinosaur come by, I would, you know, pretend attack, if that makes sense. But obviously, because, you know, dinosaurs can't hurt other dinosaurs on not on Path of Titans, on Primal Carnage. So yeah, back in the day, I used to roleplay a lot. So yeah, as I was saying, I would love to play on a realism server, but there's just so many rules when it comes to a role-playing server. And to be honest, I can just about remember all the rules on this bloody server. You know? And, you know, on realism servers, that guy just reminded me, profiles. Yeah, there's profiles on this server, but it's not required. It's just optional. Gives your dinosaur a bit of a background. Yeah, so you got to make a profile for your dinosaur, and you got to stick to that profile. You know? So, like, for example, let's say, oh, your trike is antisocial because in its early days it got kicked out by the alpha male. Yeah, you got to make a profile for it, and you got to stick to that profile, and you can't group with the trike when you're playing the trike. If that makes sense. That sort of thing. Whereas on this, if you make that profile, you don't always have to stick to it. So, like, for my Apatosaurus profile on this server, which I posted on their Discord, yes, my Apatosaurus on here is called Littlefoot. I actually called him Bron, which Bron is Littlefoot's father in the Land Before Time series. And I don't remember much of Bron, but I just came up with a profile for this Apatosaurus, and I just made him so that he's a loving Apatosaurus. You know, he always greets other dinosaurs with a loving grumble. Like, you know, herbivores of his kind, you know, all herbivores, and even cares for little carnivores because they're not much of a threat. But when it comes to big or medium-sized carnivores, he doesn't like them. And, like, in real life, the only dinosaurs that I fear on the Apatosaurus is the Titan and the Giganotosaurus. So I put that into the profile. Bron is scared of Titans and Gigas, but he's not scared to stand his ground, which I'm not. Even though I'm scared of them, you know, I'm not scared to stand my ground. Why is everyone saying no in chat? Can semi-aquatics? No. Okay. No. Any full aquatics can. I wish some semi-aquatics could. So like the Crocs, I wish the Crocs can third party. Because, you know, they're slow on land. Whereas like this other semi-aquatics, like the Ostro, the Spino, and all that, the Suchomimus, they're fast on land and in water. So they shouldn't be able to, you know, third party. But the Deinosuchus mod and the Sarcosuchus, they should be able to. Oh, little taco! Hello! Hello, little taco. Hello! And I almost didn't see you there. I would say be careful, but Tacos are so hard to kill. Oh, what the hell is that? That looks like a Titan or an Acro. Oh no, that's an Allo. That's definitely 100% an Allo. I completely took the wrong turn. I wanted to go this way. Yep, that's definitely an Allo. I can tell by the head shape and its claws and its size. And its walk as well. That's definitely an Allo. Man, there's a lot of Allos on today. Oh. It's that thing again. So yeah, once we get down here, we'll log on to the Deinosuchus and take the risk instead of checking the water. We'll log on straight away. Oh, there's a Stegosaurus down there. I think that's a Stegosaurus. Yep, it is. Oh, it's the group. It's a group of Stegosauruses. See, there's two areas I hang with my Patasaurus. That is here, or where I just came from, up here. This is where my Bosbodia hangs out as well. Right. Let's log on to the... Oh, shit. Right. Oh, I still need to grow that, the Dilo. Oh yeah, oh, that's another one I grew. The Pello and the Acro. Those are the other dinosaurs I grew as well. And the Ostro. Right, I went past it. Yep, there it is. So yeah, sometimes when I'm playing my Dino, I just sit here and wait. Is that someone there? No, that's just the reeds. I really need to sort out my friends list. Because a lot of these people I don't even play with anymore. Like White Ranger, I played with him once. He was from one of my streams. Skylar. Why did I add them? I can't remember. I can't delete like Corral or Healy or Valerie. Yeah. That's quite surprising. There's not a lot of people on. Usually around this time it's quite busy. And there's no admins on either. That's strange. Alright, where are these AI? Why are they not spawning? They usually spawn around the edges. But they're not spawning. Why are they not spawning? What the hell? Like, they usually spawn over there, or here. Did anyone just see that? One of the trees in the background just went, like, superly bent. That was really weird. There it goes again. We didn't go that far, though. Oh, there we go. Now they're starting to spawn in. Wait, where did it go? Also, another thing I don't like about this AI... Oh, there it is. The AI in this game. So even if you're underwater, they still see you. Like, if I get close to this guy, he'll be alerted to my presence. Oh, he's not far into the water like I want him to be. I need to eat him as well. It's good size. Oh, I think I just heard a footstep. Or like someone's spawning in. Or I could be wrong, just hearing things. Oh, there we go again. Complaining about wall camping or cliff camping. Bro. If you're on your own and you get attacked by a mixed pack of dinosaurs or players, of course people are gonna wall camp or cliff camp because they just can't be asked. They know they're gonna die if, you know, if they don't use their surroundings. You know, it's quite high key, you know, you're thinking about using your environment, using the environment to your advantage. And you take it. Oh, there we go. See what I mean? Like, look at that. The AI saw me before I even erupted from the water. Like, what the hell is that? Like, come on. See, like, they still see me. Like, what the hell is that, bro? Oh, I forgot I had my fucking precise movement on. Damn it. Come here, you little shit. Oh, I just can't. See, I mean, it's a disadvantage of being here as a croc. You gotta rely on the AI if no one's around. And that fucking happens. Like, they detect you before you even get out of the water. Come here! It's gone in the water. Come here. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Jesus Christ. What I need is an AI one of these guys. That's what I need. See, like, they detect you before you even get there. Like, bro. But, like, if it was a land one that isn't semi-aquatic, you can just walk up behind it without it even noticing you're there. If you're lucky enough, you might be able to spot one of them bugged right over here. It'll be in the water and it'll be vertical, and then you won't be able to. It won't be able to run away, and it's, you know, easy food. But like, damn. Now I could change my diet and eat the shells, but they don't give you much food, and you eat through them really quickly. It doesn't look like there's going to be much activity here. sometimes it takes a while for me to even spot one person when I'm on the Dino. Well, give it 5 more minutes. If we don't really spot anyone, I might hop onto something else, maybe like the Therizinosaurus or something. Fuck's sake. What are the odds? So, when I was on Apatosaurus, not a single person asked if any Apatos were in the group, which is rare to see sometimes. But, like, as soon as I log off the Apatosaurus and I play on something else for like a few minutes, someone's like, oh, does any Apatosaurus want a group? Bruh. Why? It always happens to me. The coincidence always happens to me. Sometimes in real life, like sometimes me and my dad would go shopping in Lidl's. And, you know, the tills are, you know, full. And you're like, oh, we'll go into this one, it's the shortest one. And as soon as we start putting our stuff onto the conveyor belt, another till opens. It's mental. Oh, screw it, let's go into the ferry. Sometimes it's best to stay quiet. Predators and enemies may be listened to. Yeah, that's hard when you got heavy footsteps. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. just trying to figure out what dinosaur to play next after playing as the Therizinosaurus. I don't know. Wait, where's my nest? What the hell? What the hell? My nest is gone. Ah, why is my nest gone? I gotta re-bloody build it? You're taking the laugh right now. Why is my nest not here? Bro. My nest is just... Ugh. Okay, well, at least I gotta do the whole food and thing situation again. Why? Why do this to me? This is annoying. Another dinosaur I rarely see on this server as well is the Therizinosaurus. Oh my god. I've got to add food and all that to it again. Ugh. Where's my nest? Where did I place my nest? Oh, there it is. Oh, I placed it in the wrong spot. It's not fully converged. Not fully covered by the bush. Damn it. Oh wait, do I need anything else? Am I done with roots? Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I'm done with roots. Oh, I gotta do the whole food shit again. Oh, that was a nightmare. I need branches now. Wait, am I done? Oh, I'm done. That's enough. I'm not filling it to the top again. Because when I did last time, I had to eat from the berry bush. So I deployed all my food into my nest, then I had to go eat the berry bush, which got rid of all of it. And then put it into my nest, which got it to half. And then I had to eat the anthills, which got it to full. But then, oh, you know, my throat was starving. So literally had to wait after restart just to get my my hunger back up. But I'm not doing that again. I think the next berry bush is all the way up there, but I can't be arsed. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. And just pray to the Lord that my bloody nest actually stays there this time. Because when I logged, it was not being attacked whatsoever. And there was literally no one around me to attack my nest. Wait, I thought there was a berry bush up here. Well, clearly I was wrong. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna have to eat the insects. Hang on. Yeah, alright. Okay. No, considering there's anthills up here as well, I'll put the food up to 100, to 100% and water. So then once I've done that, I can just eat the insects down here as well. Down by the nest. And there's anthills as well here. And then we'll do the water as well. Actually, I want to test something. Oh. What the fuck? Bro, I'm not even pressing the... I'm not even pressing the button. What is going on? Okay, that was weird. Like, I wanted to try to see if my ability, which direction my ability would go if I was looking left, like straight forward. Because on the thing, it said a leaping dodge to left or right based on the camera movement direction. So I pressed the LB, which lets me use my other abilities, and for some reason, it used that one. I am so confused right now. Like, I was pressing it, it was doing the ability, and I don't know why. That was strange. I'll get my backwards dodge ready just in case I get attacked from the water. Okay. Okay. Let's go wander around. You know what, we'll take this route. I can't be asked to go through the whole cave system. Oh no, it's this way. Railroads can't be empty. What are you on about? I love the roar of the Therizinosaurus. I was just seeing how much stam it take. How much the ability, like, how do I pronounce it? How much the ability takes from my stam. That's the wording I was looking for. Just in case I get into a fight. How about my lunge? Let's have a look. How much stam does my lunge take? Okay, only same amount. You know, I'm gonna quest a bit actually. Okay. How much marks do I have? 2,000. Actually, to be fair, I do want... I can't remember what skin it was. I think it's this one. I kind of want that skin. And how much is that skin? 7,000. So we got a bit of a... got a bit of questing to do. That was the bot making that noise. The AI or NPC. What's that? I wish I could fight other herbs because that battle scarred bars looks like a fun fight. Well, you can. If you're eating a bush and you see another herbivore come up to that bush, you can contest that herbivore for the bush. Now, being in a closed space like this with cheese around, I do worry about Rexes. Because their crouch walk speed is quite good. And they're really quiet. So it's like their normal walk speed, but crouched. And quieter. What? Is that the shell? Yeah. Mine down that water, because you never know what could be in there. Tylosaurus, Deinosuchus, Sarcosuchus, anything that's semi-aquatic or aquatic can attack me right now. East Passage. Oh, I can go there. That's easy. I can get the... If I can find one more bloody shellfish, I can. Seriously? I have to go onto the other side? Did I hear swimming? could be hearing things, but I could have sworn I heard, like, swimming. Whoa, I've never seen that animation before. From the Ciliosaurus. That's new. Well, it's probably not new, I just haven't seen it. Why is it when I'm a herbivore, I always see fully grown AI creatures like that, but when I'm a fucking carnivore, I always come across like the juveniles or the adolescent ones. It's annoying. I wonder, can I drink from the waterfall itself? Like here? No, I can't. That would have been so cool though. Alright, we go to the East Passage, we'll quest there, come back to Moline Forest, and then we'll go up here, and then maybe quest in Hollow Hills. I just hope I don't get the anthills in Hollow Hills, because those are a nightmare to bloody find. Oh, that's a cliff. Uh-oh. Oh, that sounds like Iggy. I can tell based on the run. That is definitely a Iguanodon. Yeah, I can get this skin. Granta. Ooh. Ooh. Nah. Thought the way the red was would change its pattern, but I'm pretty sure I passed some flowers back here. I could be wrong. Could be lying to myself. No, it's only like a small patch. Also, I noticed that they updated on some of the amount requirements for quests. So, like succulents, they used to be 25, now they're 35. Same with insects as well. It used to be 25, now it's 35. Like, Jesus. Bro, did Alex just call Path of Titans a slop game? Naughty, naughty. It's because it's not fully balanced out yet. It's still... Like, Path of Titans is still going to be in beta within 10 years. So I think they have a 10-year plan for it. You know, let me... Or it could be 25, I can't remember. Should we find out when Path of Titans are released? Like, properly, like, obviously it came to PC first. When did Path of Titans release? Oh, it came out in July 27th, 2022. Consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC, and mobile. But oh, so it came out July 27th, but for consoles, it came out on the August 12th. So this game's been out for... So this game's been out for 4 years. And Path of Titans, I think they said they had a 10-year plan. So that's a long way. I can't remember how you can get up. Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Found a way. Wait, did I get this one? No. wait, no, actually, I think there's anthills in here. I just remembered. Because I've been through here before with my Dispelatosaurus. Yeah, there we go. See, I like these anthills. There's so much ants. Like, so much insects in here. Oh, I just heard a Discord noise. Who sent me a Discord? Or like, oh, never mind. I don't need to look on my laptop. I can look at my phone. Just came through my phone. Oh, hang on. Excuse me. The new survey. Hey everyone, for this server. Hey everyone, I would like if people filled out the survey made by me to help the staff team decide on how to handle the mixed packing rules. It's clear the community wants it changed in some way, so now it's time to figure. Yeah, I'm doing the survey. I'm doing the survey. Right. Do you tend to play solo or in groups? I play solo. When you group, what size of group do you typically? 3 to 4. Are your groups typically full of slots? No, I play solo. How would you personally incorporate more of a semi-realism vibe to the server? What does that mean? Incorporate. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone. In INCORPORTE, meaning take in or contain something, or constitute. You can. Oh, hang on. You can only group with the same. You can only group with dinos that are the same slot size. Do you like the current grouping system? 4 slots and under can group together regardless of species. No, I don't like the current system. Oh, there's a next page. Next page. Please rate. Wait, hang on. So please rate each mixed grouping option from 1 to 5 stars. 1 being lowest, 5 being highest. All right. Keep grouping the same as it is. 1 to 4 slots grouping together. 5 slots together. Grouping together, but lower group sizing down to 11 slots. Note, this will mean the reduction of 6 slots down to 5 slots. This was not altered. One. No, I'll put it as a 2. I'll put it as a 2. Only allow for the same slot mixed species group, so 1 slots can group 1 slots 2. Yes. What? Note, this option would mean the removal of Akilo and Soro's mod boss capabilities. Oh, never mind. Phew. Same as previous, same slot mixed grouping, but allow for a round to group with anything as a... Yeah, you know, I'll put that as a 4. 1 to 3 slots can group together freely, 3 to 4 slots can group together, 5 to 6 slots can group together. No, 3 slots will be able to group with 1, 2 slots, or with other 4 slots, but not both in the same group. 2. 1 tier above or 1 tier below for all tiers. 2 slots can group with 3 slots, or with 1 slots, but not both. 3 slots can group with 2 slots or 4 slots, but not both. 5 slots grouping will remain. I'll put that as a 3. Current grouping system, but restricted to classes. Terrestrial. Yes. Actually, no. I'll put that as a 2 as well. Clade-based grouping. 5 slots can still only group with other fly slots. Note, this option would impact herbivores as well. For example, raptors can group together. Dinosaurs and Utah, Orthopods, Lambia, Campto Lurd. No, 2. Roleplay / profile based mixing group, similar to clades above, but will slightly more control based on animal kits, especially. For example, Saurophagonix can group with a Concavenator and or Allo mod boss playable, or with other Saurs. Akilo can group with Latins and Dinosaurs mod boss, or with a Kilo and Utah. Akilo bleeder plus bleed buffering Utah. Ramp may group with Mape, Yang, and other bleeders that are in the full slot. 3. Submit. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, I've done the survey. Alright, now we can get back to playing. Wait, actually, I'll just double check that was for the semi-realism, wasn't it? Yes. There we go. It's true, though. The difference between semi-realism and realism server, more rules. And Alex, to answer your question, like what? There's too many to fucking list. There's just simply too much to list, my guy. Oh, what's it called? Yeah. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. I haven't got into a single fight. Right, where is that berry bush? Where's that berry bush? Is it down here? Oh, here it is. Oh, there's two herbivores near me. Fucking hell. Damn AI. Fucking AI. I think you can get Lakeweed up here. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the fucking big pond. Can't wait for all the PT mods to get distant calls, like the Mape, the Pilo, and the Osteraptor does. Any other PT mods doesn't. I did ask that question on the Discord, and they said they're planning on doing it. So. How the hell am I supposed to get that? That's stupid. You know there's a berry bush around here. There it is. I should become my Titan. I got a Titan here. I think it's somewhere around here. Nah. Not that horrible. I wish there was a dodge forward. I know there's the leaping, but that's attack. That's an attack. So there's a dodge backwards, there's a dodge left and right depending on your camera angle. And there should be a dodge forward as well. So let's say you got a dinosaur that's going to do a charge bite on you. You dodge backwards, then you dodge left or right, and you dodge forward, and then you do the lunge. So you're like attacking from the side. And after you've done that, you can run behind it and then just tail ride it. Until it uses its tail attack to knock you back. I think that's the Apatosaurus. I could be wrong. But I definitely do hear something. Yeah, that sounds like the Apatosaurus. Yeah, that's definitely the Apatosaurus. 'Cause that's the running sound for the Apado. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the Apado. It's building its nest here. Yeah, I'm looking for... There it is. There's granite. Got a ramp. I thought there was granite here. What the hell? Unless there's another side part. Maybe it's over here. So I know there is granite on one of these like kill bits here. I just can't remember which one it was. Here it is. Butterflies. Well, I only seen one spot where I can get butterflies, and that's up here. I think there's only 3. Yeah. I don't know where else you can get butterflies. Oh, screw it. I can't be asked. I literally can't be asked. There we go, never mind. Oh, insects? No, I'm not fucking doing insects. Not in Hollow Hills. Not doing that. And 35 as well? It's hard enough to try and find 25 in here. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going back to Hollow. Not Hollow. I'm going back to Willamine. Willamine Forest. Screw that. Hang on, do you dodge when you're looking at the camera? No. Oh, Hollow Hills is packed again. Hollow Hills is packed now. Oh, could have sworn there was a berry bush around here. I guess not. Wish there was. Apatosaurus here. Forgot I was in local chat. Ooh, it's snowing. To be fair, I kind of like the snow and the fog at the same time. So it makes it look like ash. Like a thingy fire. This forest fire happened. Oh, it's just though. Well, I think it's time that I return to my nest and sign off for the night. Well, we never got into a fight, but that's okay. We chilled out. I don't know what the fuck that was. I hope it's the bars. But yes, I was saying, we didn't get in a fight, was that? Which is okay. Just more like a chill stream. T for trying to tighten eggs with absent father who needs to get milk. We all know that. We all know the father isn't coming back. That was a mirror guy. Oh, I hear a croc. Why the fuck is there a Stegosaurus in the... Oh, I killed the Miragaia! No! I think there's a berry bush over here. There's one there, but I want to see if there's one up here. Because I kind of want to bait the Deinosuchus to come after me. 10 minutes. Oh wait, no, you know what? We'll just wait the 10 minutes. We'll wait the 10 minutes. Hear the croc. Oh, I got the skin. I think that's the skin I want. I wonder if that's the croc I damaged on my Apatosaurus quite a few weeks back. I got attacked by another Deinosuchus that was in the water, and I was Apatosaurus. And I was here. And I got attacked by him when I was eating the roots. And I got him like really quite weak. I wonder if that's the same dude. Cute little thing. You're adorable. Look at him. They do noises. Oh, that Stargasaurus is dead. Maybe not. Okay. Imagine if milk had pulp. Alright, guys. I'm off. Oh, dear. Man, we've streamed for like almost like dead on 3 hours. Oh, there's a sushi, whatever it's called here. You see the bright light, or was it just me? Yeah, every restart, it's a meteor hitting the Earth, hitting the map. Every restart. When you spawn in, it's a completely different dinosaur. Yeah, peace out, everyone.